We wish you all the best in your future endeavors and know that you will continue to achieve and do great things. Again, let's give these seniors and their parents a round of applause for all the dedication and hard work. Thank you, parents. Much appreciated. Let's do the spoilers.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Central Valley School in Buxton, where we've got girls high school basketball as the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros host the Grafton Spoilers on senior night for the Hillsboro Central Valley girls. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on yourliveevent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. These teams have met before this season, back on January the 27th in Grafton. That was a game we broadcast on yourliveevent.com, and it was Hillsboro Central Valley spoiling the occasion for Grafton with a 62-37 win. The Burros out-rebounded the Burros out-rebounded Grafton 34-17. On that night, Peyton Olson had 16 points to lead the Burros, and Paige Cotton had 12. Elle Schumacher had 12 to lead Grafton in scoring. That was then, and this is now. And in the JV game earlier today, it was Grafton beating Hillsboro Central Valley 53-32. Hillsboro Central Valley comes in winning 3 of their last 5 games and a record of 11-9 overall. They are 4-5 in Region 2 play. Grafton has lost 3 straight. The Spoilers 6-12 overall, 3-5 in Region 2. We'll check in with both the coaches, Wade Haugen from Grafton and Dwayne Connell from Hillsboro Central Valley, after these messages on yourliveevent.com.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades, high-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting, with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Time now for our pregame coaches' comments, brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank.
Grafton at Hillsboro Central Valley for girls basketball tonight, joined by Wade Haugen, the coach of the Grafton Spoiler girls, who finished the regular season with back-to-back games tonight here in Buxton and then tomorrow at home against Devils Lake.
Yes, hopefully we get tomorrow's night's game in with the weather. You never know, but it's nice to have those two region games right away. I mean, looking wise, we'll probably play Devils Lake in the first region, so it's kind of stinky that you play them back to back in a week. But nice to get some games that are meaningful right before region, so we can hopefully get in and prepared and ready for next week.
How's your team been progressing as we get ready for the postseason?
We're getting there. We have played a solid Kindred team earlier this week. We showed signs of being able to compete with them, and that's what, energy and effort is what we've been saying this year. Just working hard, going out there every possession. I feel at times that we've shown that. We played a Carrington, who's our number one in our region, really tough. At times we show energy, effort, at times we don't. But it's like I tell the girls, if we have that, we're in every game.
You faced Hillsboro Central Valley once before at your place, and that was a rough night for your side.
Yes, and that's where it comes the energy and effort. They came out and they hustled, they went after everything, and that's what I told the girls is one thing great about HCV is they give it all. They go after every 50-50 ball, every rebound, everything. We just didn't match the intensity, our will, and they wanted it a little bit more than we did, and it kind of just snowballed from there.
You mentioned effort. What are some other things you're going to need to see from your team tonight?
Turnovers, limit them. And that's kind of been our Achilles heel this year, turning the ball over way too many times. Rebounds. I don't have the stats back from the Kinder game, but other than that, we've out-rebounded every single team we've played so far this year. So if we can go on the offensive boards and defensive boards, limit Hillsboro to one shot and done, hopefully good things will happen.
All right, best of luck.
Yes, thank you.
That's Wade Haugen, coach of the Grafton Spoilers, and he was talking about reboundings. He was right in that Grafton got out-rebounded 34-17 in the first meeting between the Spoilers and Burrows. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DHB.bank. We'll continue with our pregame coaches' comments after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong communities.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben brings years of experience and friendly service to every repair, big or small. It happens. Vehicles get damaged, unfortunate crashes, scratches, windshields broken. Ben will take care of it with honest professional service that you can rely on. 701-636-4981, Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Ben says, thank you for your business. Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities. People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
We continue with our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank.
Joined now by Dwayne Connell, the coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, coming off a win on Friday against State of Borough West. Talk about that game.
Oh, I mean, the girls, they were ready to play. They know they had a couple of really good players. I mean, obviously there were only 2 girls that scored in the game for them. But I mean, defensively, yeah, the one girl had 30, but I mean, she's a really good player, and we just did whatever we could to kind of contain her and take everybody else away. But you know, overall, I thought the girls played good team defense, and they took care of the basketball.
It seems like your team is on a bit of a good run now as we head toward the postseason next week.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking for. We want to kind of be running on all cylinders when we get into the tournament. So that's one thing that we've been looking at, you know, from the Ada game and now this Grafton game is we want to get the turnovers down and be playing our best basketball right now.
The meeting up there, you forced a lot of turnovers, if I remember right.
Yeah, we did. Defensive pressure was big for us up there. We got a lot of layups off of that. The only thing that kind of worried me was our offense was kind of stagnant. We kind of stood around and held the ball a little bit too long. So we're going to look to move the basketball a little bit and continue that defensive pressure.
Tonight, senior night, and Addison Sorey, Paige Cotton, and Casey Hong, 3 players that have contributed for 4 years.
Absolutely, they've been part of the program since 8th graders, so they've been here all along. It's going to be a tough time when their last game is or whatever, and they're going to be missed a lot. But they're girls that are going to contribute, and they're going to want to go out. We're going to try to get to a state tournament, so that's their goal, and then we're going to try to do that for them.
With Grafton the opponent tonight, I'm sure you don't want your team to be complacent about what happened the first time.
No, absolutely not. And I mean, it's a region game, so, you know, there's a chance that you'll see them in the tournament, so you got to make sure that you do the things that you can do as a basketball team to take every team seriously and be ready to play. All right, best of luck. Thank you.
That's Dwayne Connell, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. We are coming to you from the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance broadcast booth. Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. For home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance, visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. We'll continue with our pregame show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
You for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club. Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour, July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Hi, I'm Rosa and I work in production at Marvin. I've been with Marvin 24 years and I started here not knowing anything. At first I was really scared, but I have a supervisor that supports me and my lead, and I became a senior department now. My favorite part coming to work is working with the people. I get along with all my coworkers. When I have questions and I might not know, they can help me out. Come join me at Marvin.
This is Austin Reed with Dakota Heritage Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Are you wondering which seeds to buy for your farm and who do you buy from? Make one call to Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Pioneer corn and soybean seed, sunflower and canola seed, AgriPro and Lima grain wheat seed, plus SeedX sugar beet seed, all proven to deliver results. Call Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Your farm, your future, your seed partner.
Continuing with our Irie Insurance pregame show, let's take a look at the standings in Region 2 Class A girls basketball. Carrington is first at 9-1. They've clinched the number 1 seed. Thompson is next at 8-2. Then a bit of a logjam with 4 wins Minnewacan at 4-3. Devils Lake 4-4. Hillsboro Central Valley 4-5. This will be the Burros' last game in Region 2 play, their final regular season game, as a matter of fact, today. Then Grafton comes in at 4-5. Mayport CG 1-8, and Harvey Wells County at 0-5. And the region tournament starts next Monday in Devils Lake, and we'll have full coverage of that Region 1 tournament for you on YourLiveEvent.com. And congratulations to the 3 boys from Hillsboro Central Valley that have qualified for the state tournament in wrestling, the state Class B wrestling tournament, which will get underway later this week at the Fargo Dome. Sawyer Owens, I remember his name. He was also the Senior Athlete of the Year for the Eastern region in Class B. We'll come back and have the starting lineups for you as Hillsboro Central Valley hosts Grafton. Back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching, so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
Buying and selling heavy equipment at purplewave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller, and I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Rivers Edge Insurance Agency Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going, more.
If you have concern or questions about the mental health of yourself or a loved one, Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
Time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned. CrystalSugar.com. For Grafton in the traveling maroon with gold and white. Number 2 is Jocelyn Kalbrenner, a 5'6 senior. Number 3, Gabrielle Ray, a 5'6 senior. 4 is Paige Suda, a 5'7 senior. Number 22, Emma LeClaire, a 5'4 senior. And 33, Elle Schumacher, a 5'9 senior. So an all-senior starting 5 for Grafton coach Wade Haugen. The Spoilers 6-12 on the year. Now for Hillsboro Central Valley, the Burros, with number 5, Addison Sorey, a 5'5 senior. Number 11, Paige Cotton, a 5'9 senior. 13 is Raina Bettner, a 5'6 freshman. 33 is Casey Hong, a 5'6 senior. And 34, Peyton Olson, a 5'9 junior. Dwayne Connell, the coach of Hillsboro Central Valley, the Burros 11-9 on the year. Starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned, crystalsugar.com. And our scoreboard brought to you by Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest. Hillsboro Central Valley in the home white with royal blue and black. Peyton Olson to jump center for Hillsboro Central Valley against Grafton's L. Schumacher. And the tap control by the Spoilers. Schumacher driving to the basket and a foul 5 seconds into the game. And that foul against the Burros' Paige Cotton. 2 free throws for senior L. Schumacher. Was a standout on the Spoilers volleyball team during the fall. And we still have a deadlock as Peyton Olson rebounds for Hillsboro Central Valley. Hong, room to drive and scores. Casey Hong gives the Burros a 2-0 start. Suda for Ray in the right corner. Goes to the baseline and lost the ball at the baseline. Raina Bettner with some good defense there to force the turnover. And Grafton with some full court pressure defensively. Sore for Bettner. Right corner Cotton for Olson inside. Turns and scores. 4-0 in favor of the Burros. Schumacher will fire from the right corner, hit the side of the board, no good, and Peyton Olson the rebound for Hillsboro Central Valley and a foul from on the deck. That'll go against Gabrielle Ray of Grafton, her first and the team's first in the opening quarter. Grafton says so much for the full court press, so just set up on the half court. Cotton for Sore, 3 on the way, too long. And the rebound for Kalbrunner for Grafton. Suda into the front court. Long 3 by LeClaire, high off the rim, no, and a rebound for Paige Cotton, and contact away from the ball between Suda and Peyton Olson. I'd have thought they'd have called a foul, but apparently nothing's been. Oh, and that's what they're asking at the scorer's table. Okay, Peyton Olson with the foul for Hillsboro Central Valley, her first and the second on the Burros in the quarter. Suda on the inbound baseline right. Ray tried to get it to Kalbrunner, but that was broken up. Spoilers will inbound baseline left this time with 32 to shoot. Just underway, girls basketball on YourLiveEvent.com. LeClaire for Ray, who'll try a 3. And Paige Cotton the rebound for the Burros. And over through Peyton Olson. First turnover against Hillsboro Central Valley. Grafton ball with 6:18 to go in the opening quarter. Grafton won the JV game 53-32. LeClaire for Ray. And Raina Bettner called for a reach-in foul. First foul on Bettner, that's 3 on Hillsboro Central Valley in the quarter. Fresh shot clock for Grafton is ill inbound baseline right. Ray for Schumacher. Off the glass and in. L. Schumacher getting the Spoilers on the board, trailing 4-2, 2 minutes in. Cotton for Bettner. Cotton couldn't control the dribble, and here comes Grafton the other way. Kalbrunner trying to save it. But instead, it's Cotton who comes up with it for Hillsboro Central Valley. Addison Sore for Bettner, high left. Casey Hong, one of 3 seniors in the starting lineup on senior night. Sorry, lobbing intended for Olsen, but overthrown. Third turnover on the Burros. We haven't quite played 3 minutes. Schumacher driving. No, and another rebound for Cotton. Page almost lost the dribble. Finds Hong left block. Triple team there. And that'll be a foul and not a held ball. Second foul on Grafton in the quarter. And this one's on Jocelyn Kalbrenner, number 2. For Hillsboro Central Valley, for Hadley Abentroth, the 5'7" junior checks into the game, replacing Hong. Peyton Olsen for Soray. Tried to get it for Cotton in the lane, but picked off. Long pass and a basket for Kalbrenner. And we're tied at 4. Bettner for Peyton Olsen. Abentroth left corner 3. No. Long rebound for Soray. Two 3-zone defensively from Grafton. Maybe kind of shifting to a 1-2-2. Soray cross court for Abentroth. Cotton's entry pass tipped away. Bettner 3 on the way from the top, off the bracket. And Bettner able to get the long rebound. And a takeaway. Kalbrenner had it, lost it, got it back. Nice pass from Ray, and Schumacher's shot blocked by Cotton. .354 to go in the quarter. 22 to shoot for Grafton. Ray for Schumacher, left block. Drove, but forgot the ball. Third turnover on Grafton. And for the Spoilers, number 12, Mae Thompson, a 5'9" junior. Bettner into the front court, number 3, Mackenzie Potasek in the game for the Burros. She's a 5'3" junior, had been out for quite a while. Here's a Cotton 3 from the right corner, doesn't go. Rebound off Peyton Olsen, out of bounds to Grafton. Tied at 4, 3:34 to go in the opening quarter. Ray to the front court for Thompson. LeClaire's jumper is good, and that's a 3. Grafton with their first lead at 7-4. Cotton given room to drive, missed the shot, got her own rebound. Couldn't convert that. Thompson got the rebound and got fouled. Fourth foul on Hillsboro Central Valley in the quarter. And that's on Mackenzie Potasek, her first. Next foul against the Burros will put Grafton into the penalty, 2 free throws. Ray's pass blocked out of bounds. Spoilers will keep it with 26 to shoot. Ray to throw it in equal with the 3-point line at the baseline. Lobs for Schumacher, who'll try a 3 and hit a 3. Schumacher with 5. 10-0 run for Grafton. Cotton right corner. Bettner, Potasek 3 on the way. High off the back iron, no good. Rebound came loose. Peyton Olsen grabbed it and got fouled. Paige Suda with the foul. That'll be her first and the third on Grafton in the quarter. Potasek on the inbound baseline right. Abentroth open, right corner 3 on the way. Yes! Hadley Abentroth breaks Grafton's 10-0 run, and now the Burros back within 3. Ray had the ball poked away and a reach-in foul trying to get the ball back. That's the second foul on Gabrielle Ray and the fourth on Grafton in the quarter. '24 Willow Demers, a 5'11 freshman, into the game for the first time for Grafton. She's got an older sister who plays for the University of North Dakota. Abendroth, Cotton from the baseline, shot blocked by Schumacher. Burrows will keep it with 20 on the shot clock and 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Potasic for Bettner. Cotton, Potasic, three from the right corner, no. Bettner an offensive rebound. Potasic was going to try again, but it's Cotton who hits a three and ties the game at 10. Second time we've been tied. Suda double teamed. Finds Ray, who almost lost it. Bettner tied it up. Good hustle by her and got the takeaway. Fourth turnover against Grafton. Burrow ball with 1:31 to go in the quarter. Cotton left corner, inside for Peyton Olson. And as soon as Peyton got the ball, she got converged on big time. Peyton to shoot two. It's team foul 5 on Grafton. The first on El Schumacher. Olsen's first free throw off the bracket. We remain tied. Bettner and Cotton come out for Hillsboro Central Valley. Sorey back in as Peyton Olsen hits the free throw to break the tie. Ray, long three, good. Gabrielle Ray with her first points. Spoilers back in front 13-11 as we near the final minute of the first quarter. Abendroth for Hong. Or check that's 32, Megan Mock, a 5'7 freshman. Sixth turnover against Hillsboro Central Valley as it's Grafton basketball. Thompson left corner. Off target, but Thompson hustled after her own rebound. Ray with a three, that doesn't go. A putback by Thompson doesn't go. And a foul on the Spoilers. And that'll mean free throws with the penalty. Sorey with two free throws coming. And they have never officially said who the foul was called on. And now they do. It's on Paige Suda. That's her second. So Suda and Ray, 2 fouls apiece for Grafton here with 37 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sorey's first free throw off the bracket. 22, Emma LeClaire back into the game for the Spoilers, replacing Suda. Sorey with a double miss. And Demers got the offensive rebound, but stepped out of bounds. Burrow ball with 33.8 to go in the quarter. The shot clock comes off. Spoilers a chance to tie or take the lead. Mock for Abendroth. Swinging to the far side for Potasic, 23 in the quarter. Mock. Peyton Olsen high post. Drives, no. Abendroth the rebound, but couldn't hang on to it. Time running down the quarter. Ray to the far corner. Thompson. Ray didn't get much distance on that shot, and that's the end of the first quarter. After one on the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton 13, Hillsboro Central Valley 11 on YourLiveEvent.com. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
From Ada and the Rail District location in Dilworth, the tradition of West Main Pizza continues. Pizza, calzones, wings, subs, salads, and more. Lunch, dinner, family meals, and business meeting orders. When you're in town or driving through, visit West Main Pizza. For daily specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook pages. Order by phone or westmainpizza.net. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the delicious West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada and the Rail District Dilworth.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. For shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Joe Lanzillo with you from Buxton. Grafton inbounding to start the second quarter. Spoilers up 13-11. LeClaire down low, missing. And Casey Hong the rebound, and she's trying to get away from four Spoilers. They call a held ball that will be Hillsboro Central Valley ball on the arrow. Burrows with Addison Sorey, Raina Bettner, Paige Cotton, Casey Hong. And Megan Mock in the ball game. Here's Mock with a basketball for Bettner. Cotton high post. Swinging to the far side. Hong left coffin corner. 12 to shoot. Sorey fires high off the bracket, no good. And Schumacher the rebound for Grafton. Long for LeClaire. For Suda, who's back in the ball game, back for LeClaire. Joined by Kalmacher and Detmers. And Schumacher, who'll shoot a three and get it at just a two. Schumacher with 7. And Grafton up 15-11. 2 ties, 3 lead changes in the opening quarter. Hong thought about the three, gives back for Bettner. Hong now will shoot the three. Too long and a rebound for Suda. A hit for Schumacher. With a head of steam, scores and a foul. Paige Cotton committing the foul for Hillsboro Central Valley, her second, team's first of the second quarter. 34, Peyton Olsen back into the game for HCV, replacing Mock. And Schumacher completing the three-point play. 7-point lead now for Grafton, their biggest. Here's a Peyton Olsen drive, no, and a foul, and Peyton to shoot 2. First foul on Grafton in the second quarter. And it's on Willow Demers, her first. Peyton Olsen hitting the first of 2 free throws. (18-12) in favor of Grafton. Second free throw missed, and a rebound for Demers. Grafton trying to equal the season series. LeClaire's three was an air ball. Suda tried to save it, but fell out of bounds. Burrows got off to a 4-0 start. Then Grafton scored 10 in a row for what had been their biggest lead at 6. Here's a Hong drive to the baseline. Tried to shovel for Olsen. And Grafton comes away with it. 7th turnover against Hillsboro Central Valley. LeClaire high right. Gets it for Schumacher. Suda again with 15 to shoot. Schumacher from the top with a 3. That doesn't go, and Hong able to hold on to the rebound. KC into the front court, overdid it on the dribble. And LeClaire has it for Grafton. LeClaire thought about the 3. Will give it for Suda and set a screen. Suda lost the ball. And a pushing foul. And that'll be on Paige Suda, and that will be her 3rd foul, the 2nd on Grafton in the quarter. Willow Demers out, and 12, Mae Thompson back into the game for Grafton. Gabrielle Ray, number 3, back in the game for Grafton as well. Potasic is in for Hillsboro Central Valley. She has the ball. Gives it for Abendroth on the left wing. Throws across. Cut by Bettner. Cotton for Peyton Olsen down low. Turn around in the lane. No good. Abendroth got the rebound and got fouled. I believe by Schumacher. Nope. On Mae Thompson. That'll be her first. And the 3rd on Grafton in the quarter. Bettner wide open 3. Grazed the rim. And goes out of bounds to Grafton. .450 to go till halftime. Burroughs won the first meeting 62-37 in Grafton in January. Spoilers want to return the favor. LeClaire for Ray Kalbrenner. Thompson in the lane. Schumacher will try again. That's too long. Thompson with the offensive rebound and a basket. Mae Thompson's first points, 20-12. Grafton by 8, their biggest lead. Potasic left corner for Bettner. Hadley Abendroth. Bettner and now Potasic. Back for Abendroth, 18 to shoot. Cotton open right corner 3. Too long, and Potasic able to hustle after the rebound. Abendroth down low, fouled. And Hadley to shoot 2. This foul is on Elle Schumacher. That's her 2nd and the 4th on the Spoilers in the quarter. And Hadley Abendroth, it's the first of 2. Burroughs 3 of 7 at the free throw line so far tonight. Abendroth making both. She's got 5. And full court pressure now from Hillsboro Central Valley. Ray into the front court. And Bettner hopping like she may have sprained something. Here's a shot up and in. That would be LeClaire to make it 22-14. Bettner seems in some discomfort, so she'll come out to be replaced by number 5, Addison Sore. Burroughs on the inbound, 3 on the way, no, by Cotton. And the rebound off LeClaire out of bounds. It will stay with the Burroughs with 20 to shoot. Potasic on the throw-in for Cotton at the free throw line. And Cotton scores. Page with 5. 22-16. Burroughs within 6. 3:10 to go in the half. Schumacher driving and scoring. Schumacher with a dozen. 24-16 at the 3-minute mark. Abendroth for Cotton, 3 on the way. Bango! Paige Cotton with 8. Timeout Grafton. On the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, 2:49 to go in the half. Grafton in front, 24-19 on yourliveevent.com. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Golden Harvest seed sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
First timeout used in the game by either side. Grafton basketball with 2:49 to go in the half. And full court pressure now from Hillsboro Central Valley. Demers back in the game, threw it in, but the Spoilers couldn't keep it in bounds. Sixth Grafton turnover, their first of the second quarter. But tossing on the throw-in. Cotton right corner, entry pass tipped away. Got a wrestling match for the ball, and on the arrow, the ball goes to Grafton. Demers on the throw-in, length of the floor against the full court press. In for Thompson, who will hand for Ray. Left corner, LeClaire, back for Ray. Down low for Demers. Found a wide open Thompson who couldn't convert. And the Burros eventually get the rebound and get a foul. That's team foul 5 on Grafton in the quarter. And Gabriel Ray hit the deck and is slow to get up. Raina Bettner back into the game for Hillsboro Central Valley, replacing Potasek. Ray checks out. For Grafton, I believe Schumacher is back in the game. Demers committed the foul. That's her first, or second rather, and 15th foul. Peyton Olson hit the first of two and the second of two. Peyton with 6, and the Burros have cut the gap to 3. LeClaire double team in the block and a reach-in foul on the Burros. That'll be their second foul of the quarter. Addison Sorey with the foul, her first. Raina Bettner back into the game for Hillsboro Central Valley. Spoilers inbound for LeClaire. For Jocelyn Kalbrenner. Thompson's jumper doesn't go. And Thompson able to get her own rebound. Schumacher lost the ball out of bounds. It might have appeared she'd been pushed. Well, this is like Olympic curling. There's no video review. Bettner for Abendroth, back for Bettner. Minute 45 to go in the half. Abendroth 3, bango! Abendroth with 8. And we're tied at 24, our third tie. A 10-2 run by the Burros. Schumacher still with it, overshot the basket. Rebound Demers. And a whistle underneath. Third foul on Hillsboro Central Valley in the quarter, and the second on Addison Sorey. Kalbrenner on the throw-in, baseline right with a full shot clock. And the scorer's table buzzed the buzzer. Well, there was a basket for Grafton. I didn't catch who scored it on account of all the confusion, and Grafton back in the lead 26-24. Abendroth, Olsen, left block and a basket. Olsen with 8, tied at 26 with under a minute to go in the half. Mae Thompson finds the cutting LeClaire, doesn't get the roll. And Schumacher pulled away the rebound and scores. Or did she? Okay, 28-26 is what it says. Final seconds of the first half. About a 2-second difference. A 3 from Shorey doesn't go. Thompson pulls down the rebound. Still time for Grafton to get a shot. Except Schumacher lost the ball. 5.3 seconds to go in the half. Bednar on the run, had the ball deflected away. I believe that was Mae Thompson. Nice play. And just as we did at the end of the first quarter, we've got a 2-point game at the end of the second quarter on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Grafton 28, Hillsboro Central Valley 26. We'll be back after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the C-Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Welcome back to Buxton. Joe Lancello with you. Time for our halftime show brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance Agent Ryan Opdahl in Hillsboro. For home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance, visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Grafton with the lead, 28-26. What's been a pretty entertaining basketball game. Hillsboro Central Valley took a 4-0 lead. Grafton came back to get 10 in a row. And Grafton would have lead at 13-11 at the end of the first quarter. End of the second quarter, Grafton would build that lead to 22-14. But then Hillsboro Central Valley would come back with a 10-2 run of their own to tie the game at 24. It was tied at 26. And it's 28-26 in favor of Grafton at intermission. Leading the way offensively for the Spoilers is El Schumacher with a 3-pointer, 7 twos, and 1 of 3 at the line for 18 points. Emma LeClaire with a 3 and a 2 for 5. Gabrielle Ray a 3-pointer for 3. Jocelyn Kalbrenner a basket for 2. Mae Thompson a basket for 2. Willow Demers a basket for 2. Paige Suda has played and has not scored. Grafton 1 of 3 at the foul line, all by Schumacher, 33%. 8 turnovers against the Spoilers and unofficially 15 rebounds, 5 on the offensive side. Grafton with 13 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second for their total of 28. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Hadley Abentroth with 2 threes and 2 of 2 at the line for 6. Peyton Olson, 2 baskets. Hadley Abentroth with 8. Peyton Olson, 2 baskets, 4 of 6 at the line, also for 8. Paige Cotton, 2 threes and a 2-pointer for 8. Casey Hong, a basket for 2. Addison Sore, 0 for 2 at the foul line, has not scored. Raina Bentner and Mackenzie Potasek have played and have not, and Megan Mock have played and have not scored. Burrow, 6 of 10 at the free throw line for 60%. 8 turnovers against the Burrows, so turnovers even. Grafton also with 8 turnovers. The Burrows unofficially 14 rebounds, 7 on the offensive side. Hillsboro Central Valley with 11 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second for their total of 26. As far as fouls go for Grafton, Paige Suda with 3 fouls, 2 each for Gabrielle Ray and El Schumacher. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Addison Sore and Paige Cotton with 2 apiece. And we've gone from an 8-point Grafton advantage on a couple of occasions to 4 ties and 3 lead changes, and Grafton is now up by a bucket as we get ready for the start of the second half. And our halftime show brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. For home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance, visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Grafton leads Hillsboro Central Valley by 2 at the half. We'll have the start of the third quarter after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Updating your bathroom or kitchen? Don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro's Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Back at Buxton, Joe Lancello with you as we get ready for the third quarter. Grafton with a 2-point lead over Hillsboro Central Valley. The Burros had a 4-0 lead. That was their biggest. Had 3 lead changes and 4 ties. Hillsboro Central Valley will have their original starting 5 for the third quarter. Casey Hong, Paige Cotton, Peyton Olson, Addison Sorey, who will inbound at midcourt, and Raina Bettner. Grafton, their original 5, Jocelyn Kalbrenner, Gabriel Ray, Paige Suda, Emma LeClaire, and Elle Schumacher. Bettner for Olson, who pops up high right. Cotton for Bettner, 15 to shoot. Hong, Olson, finding space and scoring. Peyton Olson with 10, and we're tied at 28. It's unusual for Olson to have wide open space as the Ray 3 doesn't go. Schumacher the offensive rebound, no. Suda an offensive rebound and a basket. And Dwayne Connell wants a short timeout for Hillsboro Central Valley. On the Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton leading 30-28 on YourLiveEvent.com. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. And Coach Dwayne Connell, I'm sure, not happy that Grafton got not 1 but 2 offensive rebounds in that series. Hillsboro Central Valley from right to left in the home white with royal blue and black. Cotton for Hong. KC with a 3. Yes! And that'll bring out the Sunshine Band and puts the Burros back in the lead, 31-30. Our 4th lead change. LeClaire back for Kalbrenner. Now Suda outside the arc on the right with 13. Suda will drive to the hoop. Doesn't get the roll, and a pushing foul called pursuing the rebound, and that'll go on Elle Schumacher. And that will be her 3rd foul. So Schumacher joins Suda in the 3 foul club for Grafton. Burrows up one with the ball. Cotton left corner for Bettner. Hong for Cotton now in the right corner. Back for Bettner, swing it for Sore. 17 to shoot. Sore, Cotton open to the baseline. Pass inside for Olsen, couldn't get the roll. And Kalbrenner the rebound. Spoilers looking to regain the lead. And a three, good by Emma LeClaire. That's her second three of the game. Fifth lead change, so the Spoilers go back up by 2. LeClaire with 8. Hong. Cotton. Shot is short. Schumacher couldn't hold on to it, but Kalbrenner did. Suda, ball taken away by Cotton. 9th turnover on Grafton. Cotton, the runner, no good. And here come the Spoilers the other way. Ray had the ball poked away. It will stay with Grafton with 28 to shoot. Number 12, Mae Thompson, into the Grafton lineup to replace Schumacher, who's got the 3 fouls. Gabrielle Ray on the throw-in, far sideline near the corner. LeClaire for Ray. Ball poked away by Hong. KC with the steal on the layup. Hong with 7, and we're tied at 33. 6th time we've been tied. LeClaire not able to convert at one end, and the ball poked out of bounds on the far side. It will stay with the Burros with 29 to shoot and 4:26 to go in the third. Hadley Eppentroth on the throw-in and threw it beyond Bettner. Oh, the ball must have been tipped, so there's no over and back. Eppentroth, Bettner with a 3, no. Peyton Olsen an offensive rebound, that doesn't go. It's a hot potato underneath, and Thompson comes away with it for Grafton. And now a steal by Bettner. 11 turnovers against Grafton, midway through the third quarter. Peyton Olsen for Eppentroth, 3 on the way, no. And LeClaire had the rebound, got it to Ray. That's not going to show up on an instructional video, but it worked. Ray with 5 and Grafton back in the lead, 35-33. Cotton right baseline for Olsen. Just able to hang on to it. And a steal by Suda. Suda pulls up with a block. Finds the trailing LeClaire, who hits a 3. 38-33. LeClaire with 11. Cotton from the right, drives in, not able to convert. And a rebound for Suda. Suda with 2:44 to go on the third quarter. Grafton up 5. Thompson, Suda. Ray will try a 3 and hit it. Gabrielle Ray with her second 3 of the game. She's got 8. And Grafton up by 8, 41-33. Travel on Thompson. 3, Mackenzie Potasek. 32, Megan Mock. And Addison Sorey in the game. Joining Abendroth and Cotton. Suda near the right corner with 19 to shoot. Cross for Kalbrenner with a three. No, and a rebound for Cotton. Long for Potasic. Quick 3-on-1. Abendroth scores. Abendroth with 10. Spoilers leading by 6. A minute 44 to go in the third. Far cry from the first matchup in Grafton last month where Hillsboro Central Valley ran away with it. Suda into the lane. Lost her balance and lost the ball. Cotton on a drive. Comes to Potasic, who scores. Mackenzie Potasic with her first basket, 41-37. Burrows within 4 with a minute 12 to go in the third. Suda. Skip pass down low for Kalbrenner, who couldn't hang on to it. 13th turnover against Grafton. 21, Kendra French, a 5'2 freshman in the game for the first time for Grafton. Abendroth for Potasic. Mock's baseline jumper is good. Megan Mock's first points. And it's a 2-point game again with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. French down low. Caught underneath. Outlet pass tipped by Sorey. We got a loose ball foul. Just the second foul of the quarter between the two teams. This is on Mackenzie Potasic, her second. No shot clock for the remainder of the third quarter. Ray lobs in for Demers to score. Willow Demers with 4. 43-29. Abendroth trying to split two defenders and lost the ball. But then Ray lost it. Right corner Mock. Off the rim, no. And a foul at the third quarter buzzer. 3 free throws coming after the foul by Hadley Abendroth. That'll be her first. Paige Suda will be all by herself to shoot 3. Or are they going to put a couple of tenths back on the clock? 0.3 of a second. Okay, so they don't empty the lane for this. Suda with 2 points. This is her first time shooting free throws tonight. First one no good. Grafton 1 of 3 shooting free throws in the first half, now 0 for 2 in the second. Casey Hong checks in to replace Abendroth in case somebody can get a rebound and a quick long-distance shot. Suda with the hat trick. All misses. And that's the end of the third quarter on the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Grafton 43, Hillsboro Central Valley 39. Fourth quarter coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro. Grafton basketball to start the fourth quarter. They lead 43-39. Suda, Ray, French, Demers and Thompson, the five on the floor for Grafton in the maroon with gold. Entry pass poked away, comes to Ray. 15-footer doesn't go. Hung tried to get the rebound, but saved it right to Mae Thompson, but the ball tied up, and on the arrow, the ball goes to Hillsboro Central Valley. Burrows with Hong, Potasic, Peyton Olson, Paige Cotton, and Megan Mock, the five on the floor. Here's Hong with a three. No. And Demers getting the rebound for Grafton. And another takeaway. Cotton driving, missing. And a fight for the rebound, and this one will go to Grafton on the arrow. Each team with 4 timeouts remaining. Gabrielle Ray in the front court. Thompson high post. Swing it for Ray. That three doesn't go, and Hong the rebound, and Hong running into Ray, and Ray's going to be called for a blocking foul. 3 fouls on Gabrielle Ray, in the first on Grafton in the fourth quarter. Individually, Ray, Suda, and Schumacher, 3 fouls apiece for Grafton. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Potasic, Soray, and Cotton have 2 apiece. Hong's pass broken up by Ray. And a foul for Potasic coming back on defense. And that's 3 fouls on Potasic, and the first on HCV in the fourth quarter. Timeout Grafton on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Grafton with the lead, 43-39. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Spoilers looking to end the regular season with a win. No, excuse me. Let me try that again. Burroughs looking to end the regular season with a win. Grafton looking to snap a 3-game losing skid and build some momentum for their game tomorrow night at home against Devils Lake. Deep inbound, caught by Demers. Here's Ray with a shot off the rim short, and Bettner the rebound for Hillsboro Central Valley. Quickly for Mock and a basket. Megan Mock with 4. 43-41 Grafton. Suna and a foul on the Burrows. Second foul on Hillsboro Central Valley in the quarter. It's the first on Megan Mock. Ray on the inbound near side. For Demers, pass tipped. Kept in play by Mock. Shot no, but a foul. Megan Mock to shoot 2 with 6:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Second foul on Grafton in the quarter. It's on Willow Demers. That'll be her third. Mock's first free throw off the bracket, no good. 33, El Schumacher checks in for Grafton to replace Willow Demers. Freshman's done a nice job this evening. Speaking of freshmen, here's Mock. Missed both free throws on the rebound for Schumacher. Still a 2-point Grafton lead. Suda. And a blocking foul called on the Burros. That's on Mock. That is her second. That's 3 on Hillsboro Central Valley in the quarter. Suda on the throw-in. Finds Ray around a Schumacher screen. Ray with a 3, yes. Gabrielle Ray's third 3 of the game. She's got 11. 46-41 Spoilers. Cotton fouled, and Page will go to the line. That's on Il Schumacher, and that's her 4th. And she just came back into the game, and she's going to come back out very quickly after Cotton shoots the first of 2 free throws. Willow Demers, 24. And I can't quite tell who the other player for Grafton is who came into the game. Peyton Olson in now for Hillsboro Central Valley. Cotton with 1 of 2. She's got 9. 46-42 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. LeClaire's back in the game for Grafton. Thompson also in the game, high post. Back for LeClaire, finding Ray, who couldn't convert. Abendroth with the rebound, but threw it away right to Ray and a foul. Gabrielle Ray to shoot 2 with 5:33 to go in the fourth quarter. 4th foul on the Burros in the quarter. The second on Hadley Abendroth. Ray has not tried a free throw tonight. She can stretch the Spoilers' lead to 6. Looks like we'll be having free throws later in the fourth quarter with a penalty in effect. Ray with 1 of 2. She's got a dozen. And Grafton's lead is 5. Patasic right corner for Bettner. Cotton, 2-3 zone by Grafton. Bettner 3, the rainbow, no, off the bracket. And Suda held on to the rebound. Ray as we near the 5-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Suda on the left wing for Ray. Suda driving, kicks it off for LeClaire on the right. Her 3 was long and the rebound Bettner. Bettner avoided having her pocket picked and scored. Raina Bettner's first points of the night. 47-44 with 4:40 to go in regulation. Ray, room to drive and took it and scored. 14 for Gabrielle Ray. 6 in the fourth quarter. Grafton up 5. Cotton for Peyton Olson against the crowd. Shot doesn't go. Peyton got her own rebound and scored. Olson with a dozen. 49-46 as we near the 4-minute mark in the fourth quarter. LeClaire double team, spiked it off one of the Burros, but Grafton called timeout first. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Grafton leads Hillsboro Central Valley 49-46. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
In Grafton, I think my favorite part about living in this area of North Dakota is the small communities, and there's never really a huge line anywhere. There's Frostfire, a ski resort nearby. There's a dog park for those who want to get out with their furry pals. There's bike trails, there's nature trails, there's the golf course, there's darts. There's just tons of things to do around here. If you like small towns, this is definitely the place to be. Come join me at Marvin in Grafton.
Central
to reset here with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Grafton leads by 3. Grafton with 2 timeouts left, Hillsboro Central Valley with 4. The possession arrow favors Hillsboro Central Valley. Ray throws it in for LeClaire. Back for Ray. Lob down low. Peyton Olson, nice job to prevent the entry pass to get it away from Demers. Grafton will keep it with 20 to shoot. Ray founds Kalbrenner, who missed the shot and the ball out of bounds to Hillsboro Central Valley. Oh, we got a pushing foul there on Grafton's Willow Demers. That is her 4th. So the penalty goes into effect for the next foul against both teams. Cotton lost it, and good hustle by Suda to take it away. 3.5 to play in regulation. Suda for Ray. Kalbrenner. LeClaire on the right wing, back for Kalbrenner. LeClaire. Ray stumbled but kept the dribble. Went through the baseline, and her skip pass skipped by everybody. Burrow ball with 3:10 to go in the fourth. Unofficially 17 turnovers against Grafton. Potasek for Abentroth, 3 on the way, high off the bracket, no good. Peyton Olson, an offensive rebound. Under 3 to play. Potasek with an open 3. Yes, off the glass. 49-49. Our 7th tie. 2.5 to go in regulation. Ball poked away by Potasek. She'll stop. And the rebound off one of the spoilers. It will stay with Hillsboro Central Valley with 2:24 to play. Demers out. Elle Schumacher back in the game for Grafton, and she's got 4 fouls. 32 to shoot. Burrows trying to take their first lead for a while. Abentroth left corner for Bentner as they play catch. Cotton through the crowd, no. Abentroth an offensive rebound. That was off target, and a rebound for Schumacher. Under 2 minutes to play in regulation. Suda for Ray. Ray's runner doesn't go, but Grafton with the offensive rebound. Schumacher's 3 goes out of bounds, and it goes to Hillsboro Central Valley with 1:42 to go in regulation. 49-49. Grafton setting up in their 2-3 zone. Bentner for Potasek. Abentroth. Cotton back for Abentroth. 20 to shoot. Abentroth for the lead. No. And LeClaire the rebound. Suda for LeClaire. Stop the dribble for Ray. And a reach and foul on Bentner. 2 fouls on Reyna. That's the 5th foul on the Burros in the period. That means the penalty. 2 free throws for Gabrielle Ray. And that breaks the tie. (50-49) Grafton. And she made them both. 51-49. Cotton open, lost the ball briefly, couldn't convert. And the rebound off Schumacher's foot out of bounds. It will stay with the Burros. 35 to shoot and 51.1 to go in regulation. 2 to tie, 3 to go ahead. Bettner through the crowd, lays it up and in. 51 all. Bettner with 4. Eight-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Suda driving, blocked by Olsen. It came back to Suda, but she was halfway out of bounds. Burrow ball with 24.1 to play. Megan Mockin, Hadley Abentroth walking with a little bit of a limp to the bench. $51 apiece. 1-3-1 looks like the zone now from Grafton. Burros can take their time. Well, now they can't with 6 to go in regulation. Bettner around a screen for Mock. Shoots. No! And we go to OT. We'll go to overtime on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. After 4 quarters, Grafton 51, Hillsboro Central Valley 51 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota, with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
We'll have another jump ball to start the overtime. Peyton Olsen will jump center against El Schumacher for Grafton. Now, as far as the fouls go for Grafton, Schumacher's got 4, Ray and Suda 3 each, Demers with 4. For the Burros, as the tip goes out of bounds, and we're not going to do it again? I would have thought so. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Podosic with 3 fouls. Well, Grafton takes possession. Suda. Suda again through the lane for Ray with a 3. Air ball this time. But Suda got the rebound and was blocked by Peyton Olsen, and a foul. Foul is which number 3? Mackenzie Potasic, that is her 4th foul. Paige Suda shooting 2, missing the first. Potossic out, number 5, Addison Sore into the game for Hillsboro Central Valley. And for Suda, it was 5th time the charm at the foul line. 52-51 Grafton. Cotton left corner for Bettner. Hong for Sore for Bettner. Cotton standing on the three-point line. Shot high off the rim, no. Rebound comes to Sore underneath. And a fresh shot clock. Cotton for Hong. KC, no, with a 3. And again, Sore runs down the rebound. 2 big offensive rebounds for Sore. Here's Cotton trying to drive the baseline and dump it for Olsen. Ball comes loose. They call a held ball, and the ball will stay with the Burros on the arrow with 23 to shoot and 2:54 to go in the overtime. Sore to throw it in, baseline left. In for Cotton. Bettner. Sore with a 3. Oh! That one just didn't want to go down. Here's Schumacher the other way, laying it up and off, and a Peyton Olsen rebound. Long ball for Bettner. Doesn't go! And a duel for the rebound, a held ball, and it goes to Grafton with 2:30 to go in regulation. Oh, my goodness. Timeout, Hillsboro Central Valley. On the Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, 2:30 to go in the overtime. Grafton by 1. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers, Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
Wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com. Grafton with the ball, less than 2.5 to go in overtime. Grafton with a 1-point lead, lob down low. Offensive foul away from the ball. And that's on Elle Schumacher, and that's her 5th. With 2:19 to go in the overtime. Schumacher leaves with 18 points. Mae Thompson replaces her. Hong for Bettner. Back for Hong, now Cotton on the baseline for Olsen underneath, scores off the glass. 6 lead change. 53-52, Burros in front, entry pass off the fingertips of Thompson, and Cotton comes away with it. Minute 45 to go in the overtime. Burros up 1 with the ball. Both teams are in the penalty. Cotton, right corner 3, short. But Bettner gets the rebound. Shot up off. Hung the offensive rebound. No! Cotton offensive rebound and a foul. The Burros 5 offensive rebounds in the overtime. Penalty in effect. Mae Thompson with the foul, her second. Paige Cotton wanted to catch her breath before she shoots the first of two. 54-52. And Cotton makes both. And timeout on the floor. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 55-52, Hillsboro Central Valley leading in overtime. We'll be right back. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Presson in Mayville.
In Grafton. I think my favorite part about living in this area of North Dakota is the small communities, and there's never really a huge line anywhere. There's Frostfire, a ski resort nearby. There's a dog park for those who want to get out with their furry pals. There's bike trails, there's nature trails, there's the golf course, there's darts. There's just tons of things to do around here. If you like small towns, this is definitely the place to be. Come join me at Marvin in Grafton.
Two and a half minutes to go in the overtime. The possession arrow favors the Burros. Both teams are in the penalty. 1:28 to go in regulation, excuse me. I never did see who called that timeout. Suda in the front court for Kendra French, who's in the game. Suda finds the cutter, and Hong, going for the block, commits the foul. First foul on KC, the penalty's in effect. Jocelyn Kalbrenner hitting the first of two. She's got 3 points on the night. 55-53. Second free throw missed. And a Peyton Olson rebound. Bentner for Olson, finding Olson, who scores! 57-53. Burros equal their biggest lead. Two-possession game now for Grafton. And a whistle. And a foul on the Burros on Addison Soray. That is her third. Again, the penalty's in effect. Emma LeClaire, her first time at the free throw line tonight. Hits the first. .38.5 to go in the overtime. 3-point lead for the Burros. 2-point lead for the Burros. And a short timeout for Grafton on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 57-55, Hillsboro Central Valley in front. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Now a one-possession game, 57-55. The possession arrow does favor Hillsboro Central Valley. 37.9 to go in the overtime, so there's almost a 3-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Full court pressure from Grafton. Olsen for Bettner. And, boy, that was a quick whistle. And Kalbrenner called for the foul. That is her second. The penalty's in effect. Raina Bettner to shoot two. The freshman with 4 points, both in the overtime. And the first one goes off. Number 2 on the way. No! But Olsen runs down the rebound. Olsen finding Hong underneath. No. Hong the rebound. And a foul on Grafton on Emma LeClaire. That'll be her first. Casey Hong to shoot 2 with 25.3 to go in the overtime. The shot clock's off for the remainder of the overtime. One of 2. Which makes it a 3-point lead. Short timeout, Hillsboro Central Valley. On the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 25.3 to go in overtime. And Hillsboro Central Valley with a 3-point lead. For all your insurance questions, see Traill County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Hillsboro Central Valley unofficially 7 offensive rebounds in the overtime. And you think that doesn't make a difference? Grafton will have to go length of the floor, and they need to hit a 3 to tie the game and force a second overtime potentially. Suda on the throw-in. Suda with 17. Long 3 from LeClaire, no. Rebound tip, and Hong has it. With 11.4 to go. They call a held ball, and the arrow favors the Burros with 11.4 to play. Grafton full court pressure. As Olsen inbounds length of the floor for Bettner. Ball poked away. She could not keep it in bounds. Grafton ball with 9 seconds to play. And a timeout on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Burros up by 3. It'll be Grafton ball when we come back. For all your insurance questions, see Traill County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville.
In Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
Grafton ball. Ray, who's got 3 3-pointers, is on the bench. She appears to have some ice between her thighs, so apparently she is not available. She has not played in the overtime. In for LeClaire. French. LeClaire, that's short. And this belongs to the Burros. The Burros sweep Grafton in the season series in a wild one. The final score on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard on senior night, Hillsboro Central Valley 58, Grafton 55. Back with more after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro's Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro. Back at Hillsboro Central Valley, Joe Lansella with you on senior night. The Burros with a overtime win, 58-55 over Grafton. The Burros now 12-9 overall, 5-5 in Region 2 play as they wrap up their regular season with a win here on senior night. Grafton has now lost 4 straight. They are 6-13 on the year, 3-6 in Region 2 play. This was a wild one. Hillsboro Central Valley got off to a 4-0 lead. Grafton would score 10 in a row to go up 10-4. And the Spoilers would lead 13-11 at the quarter. Grafton would lead 28-26 at the half. And they would lead 43-39 after 3. Hillsboro Central Valley in the end of regulation, a basket by Raina Bettner tied the game at 51 and sent us to the overtime. And in that overtime, Hillsboro Central Valley, 7 offensive rebounds in the overtime. Peyton Olson with 2 big baskets. The only field goals that the Burros had in the overtime, there were 2 free throws by Paige Cotton, then a free throw by Casey Hong. And we'll be joined by Coach Dwayne Connell and also by Paige Cotton of Hillsboro Central Valley after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, I'm Carson. I'm an engineer with Marvin in Grafton. I think my favorite part about living in this area of North Dakota is the small communities, and there's never really a huge line anywhere. There's Frostfire, a ski resort nearby. There's a dog park for those who want to get out with their furry pals. There's bike trails, there's nature trails, there's the golf course, there's darts. There's just tons of things to do around here. If you like small towns, this is definitely the place to be. Come join me at Marvin in Grafton.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central
Back at Buxton, Joe Lancello, joined now by Paige Cotton of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, one of the 3 seniors with a win on senior night tonight. Had to work a little overtime to do it, 58-55 the score, and assistant cameraman Dwayne Connell helping out there. Goodness gracious, that was quite a game.
Yeah, that was very much of a game.
And you were down for a good deal of it, but you were able to force 8 ties, and there were 6 lead changes. And talk about the overtime where you guys, I had you down for 7 offensive rebounds in that overtime.
Yeah, our advice was just to crash the boards, look for an open shot, and we already had 5 fouls up on the board, so crash and try and draw a foul.
And let's see. Casey made 1 of 2 free throws, and Peyton Olson with a couple of big baskets. Oh, wait, and you had a couple of big free throws. That made it a 3-point lead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really had to focus on those ones, and just hopefully I made them.
This was a far different proposition than the Grafton team you faced a month ago at their place.
Yeah, they definitely came out with a lot more than they did on the other game, and I don't think we came out with as much as we did last time, and we still did good offensively. It just shots weren't falling.
And let's see, you had 14 points, Raina had 4, Peyton Olson had 16, and Hadley Abendroth with 10. And KC had 8 on senior night, and a chance for her to start.
Yeah, so very well-rounded scoring. That's how I like it.
So let's see, 5-5 in the region, 12-9 in the regular season, postseason next week. Up at Devils Lake, do you know who you might be playing first?
I think 4 wins is who we're going to be playing. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay, we'll just kind of let the brackets sort themselves out later in the week. Paige Cotton, our Energy Player of the Game, brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. And Paige will have a T-shirt for you from the Enbridge folks. Congratulations on getting a win on senior night here.
Thank you.
Paige Cotton of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros will have more in our postgame. Wait a minute, we'll just have a quick take out here. Senior number 2, Addison Sorey, checks in. Boy, that was a wild night. What was it like out there?
It was a tough game. We had to stick with it, even though none of our shots were falling. But despite that, we were still in the game the entire time, and I think we gave all of our effort.
And you talk about fight. I had mentioned to Paige and also the people at home, 7 offensive rebounds in the overtime.
Yeah, we were definitely on the boards. I had a few rebounds, and that definitely kept us in the game.
And you were able to force about 19 turnovers against them too.
Yeah, our pressure was pretty good. Again, we just couldn't get shots to fall on offense. That's why it was a close game.
And you were able to get their big player off the court, Elle Schumacher, fouling out about midway through the overtime.
Yeah, our main point was to not let her flop and get us in foul trouble, and we did that, and she ended up getting fouled out. Yeah.
Oh, good grief, talking to flops. I saw some of LeBron James's greatest hits, if you will, the other day. None of that. What are you looking forward to in the postseason now?
I'm a senior, so I guess I'm just done. I'm excited to see how the team will keep improving over the years.
The more wins, the merrier. Yeah. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.
Addison Sorey of the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs, one of 3 seniors on this senior night. And we'll have the third of the seniors, Casey Hung, coming in here. Congratulations on the win today.
Thank you.
That was a really crazy fourth quarter. And let's see, you had the one free throw that made it a 3-point game with about 25 seconds to go. What was it like out there in that overtime?
It was a lot of emotions, and it was just fight or flight mode. I felt like we just had to get it done, and it was intense, but I'm glad that we just took care of business.
You got down by 8 at some stages of the game. Excuse me. But you would come back, and it seems like you weren't able to get ahead, but you did get to tie the game when Reyna had a basket in that last minute too. Did you think you had enough left in the tank after a very fast-paced and hectic regulation?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Did senior night have something to do with that?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, it's my last home game. I'm from Central Valley. This means a lot to me, and I really care to give it my all.
And you and your teammates certainly did that. Casey, congratulations on the win tonight, and best of luck next week in the region tournament.
Thank you. Have a good night.
That's Casey Hong of the Hillsboro Central Valley Boroughs, winners in overtime over Grafton, 58-55. Back with more in a moment on YourLiveEvent.com. Oh, whoops. Excuse me, joined now by Coach Dwayne Connell. And our post-game comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Goodness, this is on senior night, one to remember for them.
Yeah, I tell you what, something with Grafton and playing overtime. We played them overtime here last year, so yeah, it was pretty exciting.
Were there concerns about your girls having anything left in the tank after what was a very hectic regulation?
Yeah, well, in regulation, I felt like it just seemed like we seemed to be tired and we didn't have that aggressiveness on defense. But, I thought there late in the fourth quarter and in overtime, it's like the girls, I don't know, they just got another burst of energy because their defense picked up quite a bit. And then we were a lot more assignment sharp defensively there at the end, so that helped a lot.
And something that was helpful to your cause, too, was Elle Schumacher falling out of the game and your girls avoiding a 5th foul.
Well, yeah, that's, when we played them there, it was completely opposite. Our girls were all in foul trouble, and, we were trying to scramble to get girls in. And then tonight we kept on attacking them. They kind of sit in that zone or whatever. And so you just got to be patient and then pick the spots to attack. And we did do a good job of that and got them in foul trouble. So it was a good job by the girls.
So you go in 12-9, the end of the regular season, 5-5 in region play. Does this affect who you might face in the opening round?
From what I've seen, this will lock us in at 5, so I'm thinking that we'll probably play 4 wins, who would be 4, because I think Devils Lake is 3, so it would probably be 4 wins in the first round.
Grafton could have something to say about that as they play Devils Lake tomorrow night. And, gosh, it's hard to know who to pat on the back for your team. Peyton Olsen, 2 big baskets in the overtime, and as I mentioned, I've talked to the girls, 7 offensive rebounds in that overtime.
Yeah, we needed to. I mean, we couldn't finish. We weren't making the bunnies. I mean, we had, I don't know how many there towards the end. If we would have just made those shots, we'd have put it away. Free throws, too. We missed a lot of free throws. But, yeah, they kept on battling and getting some offensive rebounds to keep us in the game.
Okay, so region tournament now, what's the practice schedule going to be? Just kind of conditioning things rather than a particular opponent until you know who that is?
Yeah, I mean, once we find out for sure, we'll watch some film on them. So tomorrow would just be kind of a rest day. And then, obviously, Wednesday it sounds like we're supposed to get a snowstorm, so there might not be practice there. But it's just going to be prepping for the other team and getting ready and then shoring up some things on our end, things that we need to clean up. So, yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Dwayne Connell, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, winners in overtime tonight. Congratulations on that. And YourLiveEvent.com will have coverage of you at the Region 2 tournament in Devils Lake next week.
All right, looking forward to it. Thank you.
Dwayne Connell of Hillsboro Central Valley will continue with our postgame after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yield and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Hi, I'm Carson. I'm an engineer with Marvin in Grafton. I think my favorite part about living in this area of North Dakota is the small communities, and there's never really a huge line anywhere. There's Frostfire, a ski resort nearby. There's a dog park for those who want to get out with their furry pals. There's bike trails, there's nature trails, there's the golf course, there's darts. There's just tons of things to do around here. If you like small towns, this is definitely the place to be. Come join me at Marvin in Grafton.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
Back at Central Valley School in Buxton, Joe Lancello with you. Senior night here. A few more pictures being taken here as the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros get a win in overtime. 58-55 over the Grafton Spoilers. Hillsboro Central Valley now 12-9. That's how their regular season ends. 5-5 in Region 2 play. Grafton 6-13 on the year, 3-6 in the region. The Spoilers with one more regular season game. That will be at home tomorrow night against Devils Lake. And I'm going to wait for the official scorebook to come in here because I think I have added in a whole bunch of places here. So I'll go with what I think I have here. For Hillsboro Central Valley, 15 turnovers, 10 of 20 at the foul line, 40 rebounds, 20 on the offensive side. Hillsboro Central Valley, 11 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 13 in the third, 12 in the fourth, 7 in the overtime for their total of 58. For Grafton, unofficially 18 turnovers, 31 rebounds, just 9 offensive boards. And the Spoilers 8 of 16 at the free throw line. Grafton with 13 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 15 in the third, 8 in the fourth, and 4 in the overtime for their total of 55. And while I do some ciphering here, as Jethro Bodine would say, we'll take a break and be back in a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards, plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Okay, I got my numbers figured out here, I think. For Grafton, Elle Schumacher leading the way with a 3, 5 twos, 1 of 3 at the line for 14 points. She fouled out in the overtime. Emma LeClaire, 3 threes, a 2, 2 of 2 at the line for 13. Gabrielle Ray, 3 threes, 2 twos, 3 of 4 at the line for 16 points. She did not play in the overtime, although she had 11 points in that. No, she had 8 points in the overtime. Matter of fact, in the fourth quarter, all 8 of Grafton's points in the fourth quarter. but I did see her on the bench with some ice on her legs, so that could have been a factor there. Jocelyn Kalbrenner, a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Willow Demers, 2 baskets for 4. Paige Suna, a basket, 1 of 5 at the line for 3. Mae Thompson, a basket for 2. And Kendra French played briefly, did not score. Grafton, 8 of 16 at the foul line for 50%. Check that, 9 of 16. And as I mentioned, 18 turnovers and 31 rebounds, 9 on the offensive side. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Peyton Olson with 7 baskets, 4 of 6 at the line for 16. Paige Cotton with 2 threes at 2, 3 of 4 at the line for 11. Hadley Abendroth, 2 threes at 2, 2 of 2 at the line for 10. Raina Bettner, 2 baskets, over 2 at the line for 4. Bettner with both her baskets in the overtime, and it was her basket that tied the game at 51 to force the overtime. Casey Hong, a 3, 2 twos, 1 of 2 at the line for 8. Mackenzie Potasic, a 3 and a 2 for 5. Megan Mock, 2 baskets, 0 for 2 at the line for 4. Addison Soray, 0 for 2 at the line, did not score. Burrows, 10 of 20 at the foul line for 50%. 15 turnovers, 40 rebounds for HCV. In the JV game, Grafton won that 53 to 32. And that's going to do it for us tonight here from Central Valley School in Buxton. A memorable senior night for the Hillsboro Central Valley girls as they defeat Grafton 58-55 in overtime. Thanks very much to Abigail on camera. Thanks to our sponsors. And thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Joe Lancello. The final score here again in overtime. Hillsboro Central Valley 58, Grafton 55. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Good night, everyone.